Alright, so what is up everybody on YouTube? This is of course Bullet RC, and y'all know what time it is by the title. It is time for yet another thrift video. And I'm actually going to be traveling this weekend to Atlanta. Going to be out there with Tony D Too Wild, you know, talking about some sample stuff. Also just out there for vacation as well, and then helping him move. So I'm going to be out in Atlanta this weekend. Also, there's a video I've been thinking about making, and I don't really know if I'm going to make it or not. It's on pressing matters in the news right now, and I don't know. It's weird. It's weird that I feel like I can't make the video. Just because of the, I don't want to say backlash, but just because of the people on the internet. I don't know, the internet is such a big place, and it's given people who really don't need a voice, in my opinion. If I'm just being real with you. And maybe I may speak on it and I may not speak on it. It's actually something that someone asked me about on Twitter, and he was like, yo, use your platform. So I mean, I don't know, it's crazy that I'm like hesitant to do it. In my opinion, just because of, like I said, people on the internet, man. Some people on the internet just they really don't need the voice. But all that aside, it is time to go thrifting. I don't have so much time today, so I'm going to try to hit as many places as possible. But first off, I got a package to ship off. So let me package this jersey up and let's hop in the vehicle. So I just peeped this, yo. How does a bird have the accuracy to land inside the window of my car, hit the side, and then splash it to the fucking side of the headrest, dog? How? What bird did this? Like, I'm coming for you, dog. I'm coming for you.
Hey, I just set a stand for my bitch. Hey, shorty, we gon' be okay. Just let me fuck your bitch. Baby girl gon' ride with me. Drink skirt. Hey.
I said, niggas be taking life too serious. That's why my music take lives, period.
Shorty, let your head blow. Hey, I just set a stand for my bitch. Show you we gon' be okay. Just let me skirt.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so actually while I was recording this, I went in my car and I think a fly burnt to death in the fucking Beamer, dude. It's lit!
Hey, baby, skirt, hey, drifting, hey, bitch, shorty, hey, bitch, you know I love you, that's why I ain't never fuss, shorty, you know that you more than something, I'm a bust, I just wanna copy something that you can stun, make them bitches bad when you pull up to the fuss, shorty, I just wanna roll with you, wanna glow, with you grow, with you stun on hoes, with you toe to pole, with you tryna whip that out of ya, hey, too low, with you tryna ice your ring finger out and go, shorty, I'm your Nelly, you my Kelly, or I'm your Buzzy, you my Keisha, we on belly,
Alright y'all, so we just came outside of Goodwill, and I actually came up on a few things this time, so I've been having some luck here. You know, I usually don't have any luck, so I'm gonna start checking out this place, you know, like every time. But let's go ahead and see what your boy grabbed. We are back in the car. Y'all know we gotta do our quick check-in after every thrift store. And you guys saw, I saw like a Batman tee almost copped. There's like a camo Geico tee, like some straight up Kanye Pablo Geico gear. And then I'm trying to think of what else I've seen there. I've seen a few other things. But I actually only ended up coming out with 2 things, and I'm actually like pretty hyped on these pickups. Like this, like I said, man, this Goodwill, I usually don't get nothing in there. Somebody said consistency is key. Maybe that's it, but I found this Pittsburgh Penguins, let me go ahead and hold over here. I found this Pittsburgh Penguins starter shirt. It's all gray. This joint is just fire. I don't know, it was just a fire dope t-shirt. It says 1992 starter patch on the side, so that's the first grab. The first thing we saw was this Pittsburgh Penguins joint. This is fire. Next thing we got is actually a flannel, and I can actually wear this flannel with that t-shirt. It's really not nothing too crazy. It's by, I don't know, the men's store by Sears, and it was $4. So you guys know, I mean, it is summer, it is hot. Like, I'm sweating right now, but there's nothing wrong with copping stuff for the fall and winter and the summer. It's like the best time to cop it, so I copped this as well. Next store we're gonna head to is kind of far, so let's sit back for a second. Even though it's gonna be very fast for you, it's gonna take a while for me, so I'll be back.
My beamer speeding off. Watch out.
All right, so we're about to head into a thrift store, which is one of my favorites. I haven't been out here just because it takes like a good 15 to 20 to get out here. And that doesn't sound long, but just know when you're trying to drive to the beach, it's kind of long. And this place has delivered blessings on many occasions. But first, I think I might join Team Vape Nation, you know, Vape Nation. But there it is right there. The Salvation Army Family Store, one of the GOAT thrift stores around here. So we are back once again, quick check-in after every thrift, and we actually came out. I knew it would be worth it to drive out here. We came out with this snap right here, World Series champions, 1996, Yankees joint right here, New York Yankees sign on the side. Pretty clean, pretty good condition. You know, of course I'm gonna have to fix the shape up a little bit, but all in all, not too bad. I think it was like half off for like $2. I didn't get this on camera when I copped it, but straight surf steez. This is actually a Ron John Surf Shop USA shirt, which I usually wouldn't even buy. But I think this one was like $2 too, and I just really like the graphic on the back and just how it looked. The color's crazy as well. Goes really good to me with the Supreme 98s, the snakeskin joints. But yeah, I just copped this tank right here. Same thing on the front, you know, nothing too big, but copped this one. Like a weird Ron John Surf Shop cop, but I just thought it looked dope, so I copped it. This joint right here was actually a really good find. This has basically made the trip worth it in my opinion. This University of California National Champions Final Four joint, 1995 NCAA, Seattle, starter, everything. Now the thing with this one was there are some little tacks here and there. There's actually 2 slight holes in the back I'm probably gonna have to fix. But for, I think it was like $2 too, or maybe $3. I mean, the graphic on this joint was in excellent condition. The shirt is in good condition as well. And it was just dope, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is with these starter tag shirts I'm finding today. I found 2 already, but it is a good start. Whew. It's hot outside. Next thrift. So I apologize for like the late update. I actually went to Plato's and another Goodwill after that Salvation Army, and I did pick up a few things at the Salvation Army. I really didn't find anything at the Goodwill this time. The last time I found that Chris Brown and Bow Wow tour shirt. I think something else. Play-Dohs, I didn't really find anything. I usually go in there looking for shoes more than like shirts and clothes and stuff. So what did I get from the Salvation Army? Like I said, didn't cop anything from Goodwill, didn't cop anything from Play-Doh. So I actually just copped 2 tees. I was gonna grab that that Iron Maiden joint, but I don't know, what's something off about it. Like I was gonna cop it just to put it on the site, but it was just something about it that was like throwing me off. I don't know what it was, but I did cop this. And this one I think is a Logo Athletic. I mean, it says Logo Athletic underneath of the actual graphic, but I'm not sure because it's actually an Anvil shirt. It is a size extra large, and it's like one of my favorite colors to find shirts in. It's like this tech gray, almost like this old heathered gray. But I mean, condition wise, I thought it looked pretty good. I'd probably say like a 7.5 out of 10 on condition, but I mean, I thought it was just a pretty clean t-shirt. So I got that one. And last time I went in there, I saw this really dope Toby Keith. I don't listen to Toby Keith at all, so I didn't grab it, which I don't really need to say it because I have like Iron Maiden t-shirts and, you know, Metallica shirts. I don't listen to any of them, but last time somebody was like, yo, why don't you just cop the Toby Keith shirt? So this time I went in there and I copped the Toby Keith shirt that I seen. So you guys can see the man on the front, Toby Keith, of course. And then on the back says hooking up, hanging out, and of course the tour dates and everything. I actually really like the colors on this shirt. Like, this is weird. It's like brown, darker brown, like a tan, and then this really nice pale blue color. But yeah, Toby Keith, got him on the tee.
Now it's back to me, nigga. I took my click, turned it to faculty, nigga. Took my operation to factory, nigga. When I'm in the zone, they won't tackle me, nigga. I touched down in the city, a fucking walking target. Still, man, all my bitches miss me. Yeah, they miss me, but not misses. If you ask me what's my interest, all my interests involve interest. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off, but you can't cut my percentage. With the bases loaded, it all.
Okay, so we are back out of that Goodwill. We were not blessed like we were last time, but I did come away with actually 2 shirts. Now they're 2 are like the same shirts kind of. They're 2 Brad Paisley tour t-shirts that the lady actually rung me up, said she actually really likes this dude's music. I was just like, yo, I like how it looked. You got this Brad Paisley H2O tour. Now this one is the H2O tour, and I think it was in, I searched it up, I think 2010 or 2011. This shirt, so I actually really like this one, and this one was the second version, and then there also was this one, which I guess was like the first tour. So I'm guessing the person sent both of these through. So this is the first tour t-shirt. So I just got both of them. I don't know, I caught both of them. I like the colors, I like the graphics, so I caught both of these joints. Brad Paisley on deck, guitars on deck. So yeah, Brad Paisley on deck, got those 2. Now I'm gonna try to hit a few more thrifts, and then we can go back home and go over everything that we got, because I've been doing pretty good so far. So it's 100 degrees outside, I'm still sweating. Next door.
Hey, you know how the fuck it goes. Shawty, why you acting like you don't?
Hit boy, I'ma still swing for the fences. I guess you tend to overdo it when you come up underprivileged. Look, I came to my senses. I can never count on people. I can't even trust the senses. In this world full of venom, all I need's my spider senses. My short temper.
All right, so no luck in that last thrift. I usually don't find anything in there, but I just wanted to check it, like run to some different stores this time. I'm now gonna check some of my old faithfuls that I ran into some stuff last time, like that Stone Cold t-shirt I copped last time. It's from a thrift down this way. So I'm gonna try to get over there, and my camera's still doing pretty good on battery. So I'm gonna see y'all in a few.
But a cool out. Yeah, sometimes I need woosah. Time to get paid by the goo guys. My office on top of that rooftop. For my mama, Myra Anderson. Tell me who gon' be set for like Myra and her son. For sure. When time for the fam, they don't eat, I don't eat. I can't rest on my feet till they all on their feet. They say rest your eyes. I'm just like, why? Bitch, I ain't never seen Ben Frank asleep. But I do need that paper like sheet after sheet. I got so much drive, I'll look both ways in the streets. When I heard about these singers and all they naked pictures, I'm like, did my email just leak?
So we are now back, and before we get into what I got, I just wanted to say my prayers go out to the families in Dallas. I know I had made that video a few days ago, and people were telling me as soon as that video came out that night, somebody goes and starts shooting cops in Dallas, and people were like, oh, so you're not gonna say anything about Dallas now, you just say something about these guys, you're not gonna say anything. And I didn't want to make a full separate video on that. So all I'm gonna say is, I don't think it solved anything. We just have more families missing someone at home these days, or someone at home tonight. They are now grieving. We have more people that have been lost to this, and I don't know if violence is particularly the answer, but my prayers go out to everyone in Dallas in light of recent events. But let's go ahead and get into, as someone texts me, let's go ahead and get into what I got down here. As you guys can see, I had this nice stack. Now, I wasn't able to run into some jerseys like last time. I love when I run across jerseys, but I did get one hat, we got a flannel, and we got a lot of tees this time. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So the first picker we're going to get into is this World Series champion 1996 New York Yankees snap. You guys can see the condition on this drink is actually really good. Once again, I think I got this for about $2, maybe even $1. You got New York Yankees stitched in on the side, all stitching up front, champions 1996. And you know, there's a little bit of pull on the bill a little bit. But to me, I was looking at like the one size fits all tag, and usually you can kind of look at the tags, look at the inside, look at the sweatband, and see if it's been worn like a lot. I don't know if they cleaned the hat before they donated it, but it looks pretty clean to me. So I would say condition wise on this, I mean the buckle has some scratches on it or whatever, but I would say at least condition wise on this hat right here, I think it's a strong 7.5, strong 8 out of 10 as far as condition. And for $1, like, I'm just saying, I think that's pretty much a steal. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a steal. But next pickup. Now this next one I copped, not gonna lie to you, when I first seen it, it looked like this flannel that Ye was wearing a while ago when he was wearing like a Supreme box logo. So I guess you can call me a hypebeast for copping a flannel. But I just thought the color combination was dope. This one is green, purple, yellow, and black. This was from the men's store at Sears, so this was originally a Sears flannel. But I mean, listen, man, if you get a flannel with good colors, with good blend, a good flannel is a good flannel. A lot of people are like, yo, it's just a flannel, like, but some people understand to get that perfect blend, to get the right patterns, to get those more, I mean, this isn't more of a unique pattern, but the colors are good, is really important when you're looking for flannels, you know what I'm saying? It just, I mean, it depends on who you are, but that's how I feel at least. This was a size large. I think this was like $2 or $3. I feel like everything I bought was like around $2 or $3 each. So yeah, man, size large, pretty dope flannel, will look really good in the fall, and I got it for $2, man. Got it for $2 at Goodwill. If you're looking for anything like flannels and stuff, don't be afraid to check your local thrift stores. They're there. Right here, I got this starter, just official Bruins t-shirt right here from the Final Four 1995. And the thing with this one was a lot of the things that were wrong with it I couldn't see at first until I got it at home. There are some small holes in the back, and it's kind of hard for you guys to see. You guys can kind of see right here, so I might have to patch those up a little bit. And there's a little nick on the neck, but I think I got this one for, I think this one was actually $1. It had been sitting in the store, or for some reason it rang up as $1, so she just gave it to me for $1. And it was a size large. It has the starter patch on the side too, on the sleeve. But for $1, bro, like a 1995 official starter Final Four like champions tee, like, I thought this was clean. For $1, I wasn't gonna leave it in the store at all, so I copped this joint for $1 at Salvation Army, one of the GOAT thrift stores around here. But yeah, cop this joint too. Okay, now this one was kind of like a random, like, I felt like this was a spur of the moment impulse thrift buy just because I like the color and how it looked. This is a Ron John Surf Shop tank. It's actually a size extra large, and I just really like the graphic. I really like how the text look. Ron John Surf Shop, Cocoa Beach, I think it's Florida, but you guys can see the same graphic really big on the back. And this really reminds me of the All-Star jerseys. I forgot, it was the NBA All-Star jerseys, and the colorway just matches that so great. And I think that what really goes good with this is actually these bad boys right here. I think these actually go really well with this color and this color combination, so I probably will be throwing these on together. But overall, the graphic is just clean, dog. Like, I just thought the graphic was clean. So there you have it, straight surf steez from Ron John and the Thrift, $2. Why not? So this tee right here is in one of my favorite colors to get tees in. It's like this tech gray. I know I talked about before. It's like a heather gray. It's really hard to show it on camera, but this is one of my favorite colors to find vintage shirts in. This one is a 2001 Rose Bowl tee, Washington Huskies, Pasadena, California. The color and the just condition on this one, I mean, it's a little faded. It's not, the graphic isn't really cracked up too bad, but I'm gonna say a 7.5 out of 10 for condition on this tee. I really just copped it because of this gray color, and it goes really well with a pair of shorts that I have. So I copped this joint right here, $1 or $2. Once again, $2 t-shirts, why not? This one I copped because someone out there, a few people were like, why didn't you cop that Toby Keith tee? And now that I look back at it, I really should have just picked it up, but I have this one right here. Now this is from 2006. Do I listen to Toby Keith? No. Will I probably peep a little bit of his music, even though I'm pretty sure it's country music? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get on my phone and look at it. My girl actually really likes country music, but shout out to Toby Keith. We got some Toby Keith fans out in Virginia Beach. And you guys can see the back hooking up and hanging out in all the places. I think there's Virginia Beach exclusively. A lot of times we don't have stuff that comes here. We just have, it comes to Washington, yeah. Oh, no, yeah, we got it, Bob Beach. We got Bob Beach up there. We got Bob Beach representing. So I did get this one. Once again, this one says $1.99, $2. This one I just like the colors. It's brown. I don't have like a lot of brown t-shirts. And let's just say, for instance, I get those chocolate Yeezy 750s, you know, you guys kind of see, where I'm going with that. But yeah, Toby Keith tee, copped it. Now these next two tees I actually found right next to each other, and they're not really old or anything. I just kind of like the graphic. Both are Brad Paisley tour t-shirts. This is the H2O tour Brad Paisley. Now this is, I guess, the first t-shirt, the first tour, the #1 H2O tour. You guys can see the big graphic on the back. Virginia Beach represented as the first city on this one. And then since that's the first shirt, this is the H2O 2 tour, and they kind of reused the graphics or whatever. I mean, it's a tour t-shirt, so it doesn't really matter, but they reused some of the graphics. You guys can see there's a slick change in just a Brad Paisley up top, the logo for H2O 2, you know, Wetter and Wilder, of course. And then we have the back H2O 2 tour, Brad Paisley on there. And once again, Virginia Beach, Virginia represented as the first city, you know what I'm saying, the first city on the actual tee. It's kind of hard to see that. Boom, you guys see what I'm talking about. But I copped these two tees. I really wasn't sure on them. I wasn't sure if I was gonna grab them. But usually when I run into stuff, I found that if I run into something at the thrift, I'd rather grab it than not grab it, and then, you know, be like, oh man, I should just grab that t-shirt. It might have been dope with this, or it might have been dope with that, or if I don't like it, I should just let it go to somebody. Somebody will take it. So rather than just let it sit there, I usually cop it. You guys seen that Metallica tee too. It had like Tokyo, Japan on it. I wasn't sure if it was from Tokyo, Japan, and I was gonna get that, but just I don't know what it was about that shirt. Something seemed off. It was too small for me anyways. I would have to have sold it, so I just left that one in the store. We have yet another Hard Rock Cafe tee. Last time we had the Bangkok. Man, it feels so weird to say that every time, but Hard Rock Cafe Ottawa on this one, all white, and then on the back is really why I copped it. I didn't cop it for the front, I copped it for the whole back of the tee. Ottawa Hard Rock Cafe. I really wish this had a year on it because I don't really know what year this is from, but I just really like the graphic. I really wish this had a year on it, but it does not. It looks like a more new Hard Rock Cafe tee, you know, maybe within the last probably after 2010, but y'all copped it anyways, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of a sucker for the places and people and things, if you guys can't tell. So this last tee I'm going to show you guys is actually my favorite from this thrifting video. My favorite shirt that I picked up this time, and that is this Pittsburgh Penguins joint right here. I feel like it's just straight colors on this. The look is really dope. It looks really vintage. It can't really be mistaken. And of course it has this huge starter patch on the side. Now, when I was shooting B-roll, I actually did look at the tee, and it does have a hole underneath one of the sleeves. It's not crazy. It's probably not gonna be noticeable while I'm wearing it, but it was something I noticed. So I would say condition on this, it is really washed out, but the graphic is still there. I can still see the years from 1992. And I would say the condition on this is probably like a 7.5 to an 8 out of 10. It's really just all in the wash. It's kind of just washed out, gray. This really charcoal vintage looking gray. But yo, this tee right here, this is my favorite from this haul. But anyways, guys, that is it. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. If you guys are digging the new thrifting videos, leave a like down below. Like I said before, I stopped thrifting for a while because it just got dry. You know, it was a straight thrift drought out here, and I wasn't gonna just be running out the stores and not finding anything. This time and last time I've actually found stuff, which is really surprising for me. There's so many thrift stores around here that I haven't even gone to. I haven't seen, probably I haven't just stumbled upon. There's some out in Norfolk I need to go to that are actually pretty big. Check the flea markets as well. So your boy is going to be going on a thrift city tour, trying to find the best spots, trying to find the best stuff to show you guys, and just trying to get my vintage game back up like it was. I mean, I still got a million vintage hats, and I'm trying to get my t-shirts up now. I got a few jerseys and stuff, but we will be getting into that later. Y'all be easy. I'm out of here. I'm probably in Atlanta, as you guys are seeing this right now, hanging with Tony D. So you guys leave a like for those vlogs that's going to be coming up. Y'all be easy. I'm out. Peace.